everyone. Welcome to WEMIX Day. I'm thrilled to have you here as we unveil our latest updates. My name is Emma, and I'll be your host for today's presentation. Join me as we reveal the newest developments at WEMIX and showcase our upcoming games. So, without further ado, let's get started. Since the beginning, WEMIX has been all about delivering the most innovative and captivating Web3 gaming experience. So far, we've done some amazing things like introducing multiple tokens in a single game, creating an NFT marketplace where game items were sold for 6 figures, and integrating DeFi elements into gaming so gamers can earn and trade easily. But we're not stopping there. To further cement WEMIX as a utility token, we're working on ways to bring WEMIX into the lives of the millions of gamers on our platform, one of which we will achieve through WEMIX Pay. In the second half of this year, we'll be rolling out WEMIX Pay, which will enable gamers to pay for all gaming content with just WEMIX. We know that being able to use WEMIX in all of our major games will create more utility and demand for WEMIX. But why use WEMIX Pay? Well, there are 2 reasons. One is Prime Points. Prime Points is based on your spending within the WEMIX ecosystem. So, the more you spend, the higher your Prime Point level. You will be able to exchange your Prime Points for exclusive items like VIP passes, NFTs, and other ecosystem benefits, such as future airdrops and early access to games on our platform. The other is the Play Token. The Play Token is revolutionary in concept, where the supply of the Play Tokens is directly tied to the actual revenue generated by WEMIX Pay. So, in other words, tokens are only created when there's an actual inflow of game revenue. This is vastly different from most other tokens, which mint billions of tokens without any real utility. Talking about utility, we're integrating Play Tokens into our main games after the launch of WEMIX Pay. So, in the next major updates, you'll be able to pay WEMIX and receive Play Tokens. For example, special collections, items, and features in Mirror 4 and Night Crows will be available only with the Play Token. Most of the Play Tokens that are spent in-game will be burnt, meaning they will not circulate back into the market, preventing the inflation of the Play Token. As the need for the Play Tokens go up due to the increasing demand, holders of Play Tokens can expect the value of Play Tokens to increase over time. Plus, they'll be able to enjoy unique in-game advantages, exclusive content, and special events, making it a key asset in our ecosystem. So, with all of these great news, you're probably wondering how you can get Play Tokens. Besides originating from WEMIX Pay, there are 2 other ways to get Play Tokens. 1, exchange Reflect tokens for Play Tokens at a specified ratio. And 2, participate in the ecosystem, such as pre-registering and taking part in the new WEMIXPLAY gaming community. But remember, after a while, most Play Tokens can only be obtained through WEMIX Pay transactions. More details on the Reflect token exchange and the ecosystem participation will be shared in the next couple of weeks. The new WEMIXPLAY platform will start its beta service later this year, focusing on enhancing community features. This will provide a playground for gamers and other members of our community, such as streamers and guild members, to share thoughts and exchange information about our games, tokens, and more. With enhanced features for game discovery, social interaction, and rewarding contributions, we aim to create an engaging and dynamic ecosystem. Participate in our platform, strengthen the community, and let others know the cool things that we're up to. These are ways to make Play Tokens yours. Through the new features and functions we've introduced today, we will enhance the activity and utility of WEMIX. As we bring more games on board and these games gain popularity, we will see more gamers and more revenue generated. When users choose WEMIX Pay, they'll get extra benefits like Prime Points and Play Tokens, making WEMIX Pay a go-to option for gamers around the world. With more gamers using WEMIX Pay, and thanks to our lower fee structure, we plan to use a minimum of 4 to 5% of the revenue to buy back WEMIX, increasing the demand and reducing the circulating supply. It's a win-win situation. The more WEMIX Pay is used, the more benefits to users as well as more resource to buy back WEMIX. We've done some other things to strengthen our ecosystem too. We've burnt around 435 million WEMIX through the Brioche hard fork, introduced a halving mechanism for token minting from new blocks, reduced the maximum supply of WEMIX, and further defined the Ecosystem Development Fund. So many other Web3 projects just keep minting more and more tokens without any real utility, which is why it makes the Play token extra special. We're committed to continuously improving our tokenomics model to build a sustainable and valuable ecosystem over time. So, these are some of the major changes that we're bringing to WEMIX in the next couple of months. And there's more to come. We're on a mission to make WEMIX the strongest gaming ecosystem out there. And our goal is to maximize participation and communication amongst gamers, developers, enthusiasts, and supporters, creating a more vibrant ecosystem. Finally, we know some of you might have questions about these changes. So, we prepared a session where you can hear directly from the people making these things happen. Hey Juan, good to see you again. Let's jump right into the first question. What's the vision and reason behind these changes and improvements?
Hi Emma, it's great to be here. Well, we've been working on Web3 gaming for several years now. We've signed close to 200 games and launched dozens of them. I don't know of any other companies or foundations that have done more in the Web3 space than we have. We've had some great successes with Mirror 4 and recently with Nightcrows, but we know that there are other things that we can improve on. After long discussions and deep self-reflections, we've realized that we can only be the best Web3 gaming platform if we do more for our gamers as well as the supporters of the WEMIX ecosystem. This is why we decided to develop WEMIX Pay to give back more to our gamers, and also through WEMIX Pay, implement the WEMIX buyback program to acknowledge all the WEMIX supporters. And once we have these systems in place, it'll be a lot smoother to onboard more great games, which is our ultimate goal.
Many people are asking about WEPUBLIC. Can you give us a brief update on what's happening?
Sure. We believe our society will be more transparent when blockchain technology is applied to everyday life. Main two pillars, transparent governance and finance. Those are enabled with WEPUBLIC. The WEPUBLIC online voting system is convenient and free from forgery and alteration. WEPUBLIC has already proven the excellence of its voting system through POCs at local university and religious institutions. By 2025, its voting system will be ready as an open platform for any organization who needs transparent governance. Without a third-party audit, all organizations could transparently manage their funds and conveniently transfer the fund from on-chain to off-chain by the WEPUBLIC Cash and WEPUBLIC Point system. WEMIX, as a cryptocurrency payment method, was added in June. A fundraising tool will help organizations achieve their goal in August. As more organizations gather at WEPUBLIC for transparent governance and finance, the broader, the more powerful the WEMIX 3.0 ecosystem will become, extending beyond Web3. We have just taken a small step toward our big vision, but we believe it is not so far from us. Stay tuned and see the upcoming steps at WEPUBLIC.
It's great to see WEPUBLIC taking on some big social challenges through blockchain. Back to Juan, what's next for WEMIXPLAY? Can you share some things that you're working on?
Sure, but before we delve more into WEMIXPLAY, I want to share some other WEMIX initiatives that we're working on as well. We're working on bringing technological advancements to the WEMIX chain itself, better sustainability, more transparency, and more environmental responsibility. Also, we're broadening our ecosystem and working with more third-party projects to bring onto our chain. We're starting with DeFi, but there'll be more to come. Okay, now to WEMIXPLAY. A big part of our upcoming update on the WEMIXPLAY platform is focusing on community interactions. You have questions on how to level up faster in your game, see new game artwork, or participate in dev AMAs for the upcoming game? You can get that from our site. If you want to know more about the latest memes, which NFTs have better stats, or how you can get more airdrops, you can also get that from our site. Want to just chill and see what other gamers and streamers are interested? You can get that from our site. Another big focus is bringing more quality games. If that means less quantity, so be it, because we want to focus on bringing gamers strong, fun games. Besides first-party products, we're also working on multiple third-party developers and IP holders worldwide on how we can help them develop stronger Web3 games.
That's great. Looking forward to see some of the new games coming up. Could you share more?
Happy to share more. Here's a snippet of the lineup of games to onboard WEMIX Play that I can share now. We're working on some other games and we'll share more of those later when we can. Legend of Ymir, delivering realistic and dynamic character animations using extensive facial and motion capture technology. We are designing this game with blockchain in mind from the get-go. Expected release date, late 2025. Project M, from the studio that brought you the Mir series. This game will be another monument in the Web3 MMORPG genre. Expected release date after 2025. Meta Toy Dragons, a collectible RPG game where you can collect and train your toy dragons and customize your squad for the PvP arena. Expected release date Q4 2024. Crystals of Naramus, an ARPG set in a steampunk universe featuring a seasonal system where, at the end of each season, all game progression is reset, allowing players to embark on new adventures and challenges every new season. Expected release date early 2025. All of the games we showcased today will adopt WEMIX Pay, and as iterated, part of the transactions made on WEMIX Pay will contribute towards the WEMIX buyback, further bolstering WEMIX.
That concludes our presentation. I hope you enjoyed everything we had to show today. Please keep an eye on our social channels for updates because we'll be holding a pre-registration event among other things, such as play tokens, airdrops, and many more rewards to those who participate in our upcoming renewal. Make the WEMIX community stronger and we'll take care of you. Stay tuned and we'll see you in our renewed WEMIX Play community.